Hey guys, how's it going? Mega Gears here. So, I saw recently this morning on Twitter, I've been meaning to talk about it all day when I got off of work, that there's going to be a DC Black Label, which is basically Elseworlds, DC's Elseworlds line, which is weird because I've noticed DC's really been just trying to distance themselves from that. Don't know why. It's kind of weird. Maybe there's some things in editorial that they have to address, or something that they have to, I don't know, handle, or maybe there's something in editorial that has them not able to touch that or do any projects under that. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can think of, because why not just do that instead of the DC Black Label? But on the other hand, I can see maybe why they want to do that. They just want to start something fresh and new and just move on from that. They don't want to necessarily be tied down with that, because I feel like Elseworlds, if they did that, maybe people would be like, well, where's the more Kingdom Come stuff? Or where's all these other books that you had done before? Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. Just throwing that out there. Hey, that's just something that came into my head. But it looks cool. Now, there's some things I'm not too crazy about. I think Kelly Sue DeConnick is supposed to be doing something with Philip Menez. It's supposed to be a Wonder Woman book. I know she's doing something at Image. I've been hearing about, but I don't know. I'm not excited for that, just because so far things that she's done or have heard of doesn't speak to me. But I know we always say that there should be something for everybody, and they're doing that, because you also get Greg Rucka coming back to do a Wonder Woman book. You have Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo working together on another Batman book. And there's a couple other things that they had mentioned. I think there was something with Batman and... Was it? No, it wasn't Batman. It was Frank Miller working on a Superman book, which could go both ways. That could be an utter mess, because I haven't been hearing too many good things about his stuff with the recent Dark Knight Returns Part 3, Master Race, I think it was. I don't think that did very well. And it's supposed to have the art by John Romita Jr., which I was like, oh, I don't know about that. Why? But I will say that depending who does the inks and the colors and what type of John Romita Jr. we get, he has done some art that I've seen. I'm like, this is actually not bad. This is cool. The inks, I guess the pencils were a little bit smoother. It wasn't so jagged. It just kind of I don't know a better way to say it. It kind of looked a little sloppy to me. But when he does smoother, cleaner art, it looks it's pretty pleasant to look at. If we get that for a Superman book, hey, I can live with that. I'd be down with that. But I do want to give it a glance. Frank Miller on a Superman book, I don't know. I feel like he'd just make it dark and gritty, which wouldn't work for Superman. But I don't know what type of Frank Miller we could get. That's the thing. John Romita Jr. and Frank Miller working together. It's I don't know. It's like you're casting the dice just to see what you could get. But Greg Rucka working on Wonder Woman, Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder working on a Batman book. However the Superman title works, this could be neat. We could get. It's one of those things. I was like, why not have Bendis do this? Why not have that be his premiere book? Why have him on Superman and to disrupt the flow of everything they got going on? I think they kind of know how certain people feel about Bendis working on certain titles. Like, I know, here's the thing. They honestly can't be like, hey, Bendis, we know you're a big name in comics. Why don't you do this D-list superhero book? I know egos come in the way, but why not have him do a Justice League of America book? Justice League of America is not a A+ book. It's okay. It's mediocre. But Bendis can do really good things with team-led books. I've been reading The Mighty Avengers, and he can do good stuff with that, with team dynamics. He can do cool, gritty, grounded superheroes, like Green Arrow, like something, a grounded superhero book, when he's got the fire, and he cannot just, it'll speak for it. People will say things about Marvel, but people will also know stuff with DC. Bendis doesn't care about continuity at all. So give him something like the Black Label where he doesn't have to worry about continuity. I think that would have been like a smart deal, but I don't know when this DC Black Label thing started. It might have been a thing that they probably started working on last summer, and it's just now got announced, and this might have been, maybe before Bendis, maybe the ball was already rolling before Bendis got on it and they didn't have a book for him to get on. I don't know. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this DC Black Label. I'm going to give it a shot. I think supposedly the first Superman book with Frank Miller and John Romita Jr. is the first thing to come out. Part 1 of 3. I guess it's going to be a 3-part series or whatever. Maybe it's like book 1, book 2, book 3 type thing. It's supposed to come out late August. So I'm going to give it a shot. And it's cool. It's just DC's doing so much stuff. You can tell they're on fire. Yes, they've got some things that aren't good, but I mean, hey, that you're gonna have some duds no matter how well you're doing. Not everything is gonna be an A+ book. Not everything is gonna be a success. But as long as you're putting forth the effort to put out good quality stuff, and you've got the Young Animal imprint, which is like for the people that like the weird indie out there stuff. You've got other titles like the main Rebirth books. You got this going on with DC Black Label. But yeah, it looks cool. I'm gonna check it out. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next.